Hello everyone, welcome back. So our topic is file handling in PHP. Now, in any programming language, it is the topic that exists in all kind of language. That means file handling. Yeah, but obvious. Okay. So let's see how to create, read, write, append data, and many more things that are related to file handling. Okay, and we will and we will see some other functions also related to file handling in PHP. So let's start. PHP has several built-in functions for creating, reading, uploading and editing files. Okay, so generally to open any file in any programming language, it will start like open. Okay, file open, that kind of function. So in PHP also, the function to open particular file is fopen. The name of the function is fopen. It has two parameters. The first one is file name. Okay, what name of a file that you want to open. After that, there is second parameter, that is mode. Now this mode parameter, this will specify in which mode you want to open this particular file. That means in reading only, in read and write, both. Okay, so the possible values of this mode is, first one is read, R, only R. Now this both argument, file name and mode, this both are string, so you can mention it, you have to mention it in double quote. Okay, so now we are talking about mode, so let's discuss this parameters value. R in double quotation R, that means read only, start at the beginning of file. After that, R plus, that means reading plus writing. Okay, start at the beginning of the file. That means pointer, if you want to read this particular file, then pointer will be at starting of the file. Okay, after that, W, that means write only, open and clear the content of file or create a new file if it doesn't exist. Now this W mode, that means write only. Okay, that means you can't read that particular file, you can just write content over here. But if you have noticed, open and clear the content of file, that means if file already exists and there is some content, then this content will be removed. Okay, and you are just kind of overwriting this file. If this file doesn't exist, then it's not an issue, it will just create that particular file and you can write. But if it exists, then data will be overwritten. After that, W plus, that means read and write, and rest is same as above, open and clear the content of file or create a new file if it doesn't exist. After that, there is another mode, to append. Now to append, that means to not overwrite. Okay, in previous both cases there is overwriting that was happening, but now you are going to append data. That means whatever you are writing, it will append to the end of the file. There is no kind of overwriting. So A means write only, opens and write to the end of a file or create a new file if it doesn't exist. After that, A plus, that means read or write, preserves file content by writing to the end of file. Okay, now there are certain functions related to file handling. We will cover this whole function in practical session in Apache NetBeans IDE. Okay, now let's just see description of this particular function. File exist. Now name itself can reveal the description of this function. File exists, that means it will check whether this particular file exists or not. If it's not found, then it will return false, otherwise true. After that, file size, return the size of file in byte. After that, f read. Okay, there are two parameters, we will discuss later. F write, there are also two parameters. After that, f close, that means if you want to close that particular file and you just need to pass handle of particular file. After that, copy. Okay, if you want to copy content of this file to content of this file, then you should use copy function. After that, there is also rename. Okay, old name will be replaced by new name, and there is a last function, that is unlink, to delete the file. Now let's see a small portion of code snippet over here. Okay, now in txt file, it is written there, this is hello from earth. Okay, now if I want to read this particular file, okay, so but obviously if I want to read that particular file, first of all I have to open. So how can I open? F open. Okay, and there are two parameters. The first one is path of particular file and mode. Okay, over here I have used a plus, and this is handle of this particular file. Now over here you can see that this is fread function. The first argument is handle of file and second one is file size. Okay, this value, it can be any integer value, for example 8 byte, 20 bytes, 16 byte, like that. Okay, but I want to read full size file, that's why I have just used function itself, file size, and I have just echo text. That means whatever content is reading from that file, it is in text, and echo text. Now if I want to read particular file, but obviously I have to first of all write function. Okay, this is the new content that I want to write. After that, once we have written content in this particular file, after that, to check whether this content is there or not, first of all I have to read this file. So this is fread function. Okay, just like previous above one. Okay, now let's see this in IDE. So before going to IDE, make sure Apache WAMP's server is running at the background side. Okay, now this is my Apache NetBeans IDE. Now before that I want to show you something. Okay, so this is my PHP project. Okay, project. This is my PHP project, and inside this PHP project there is one file, php.txt. okay, and let's see what is written over here. You can see that one, two, three, 4 and 5, this is the content of my file. Okay, and outside of this PHP folder, that means backside, and inside this folder PHP example, this is all another project. Okay, and there is another file that is php2, and you can see that this is blank. Okay, that is nothing. So this is file in another folder, one step backward and another folder. Okay, now over here file handling example.php. okay, so first of all I want to set file path is equals to I am looking for php.txt file. Okay, so first of all I have to check, I want to check whether this kind of file is exist or not. Okay, so I just need to use one function, file underscore exist or not. Okay, so if this file exists, then I will get message yes, or else no. Okay, simple. So save this and just run this project. Now this is index file, that's why, and I have run project, not particular file, that's why. Okay, click over here and you can see this is our file handling example.php, and yes, that means yes, file is exist. Now if I write like that php1, this file is not okay, php. Okay, so you get idea. Refresh. Now our answer is no. That means no, this kind of file is not exist, but yes, this exists. Okay, so this is the function to check whether file exists or not. Okay, so this is my checking whether file exists or not. Okay, I have checked successfully. Now after that I want to read this particular file. Okay, so before read I have to open this particular file. So name of function is fopen. Now over here you can see that there are two arguments. This is a string file name and file path is stored in file path 1, so it's okay. Now over here mode of this, let me first of all set is as read only. Okay, this is read only. Now this fopen function, it will return handle, or I can say resource. Okay, so there is one variable to catch this resource, so this will act as a handle to that particular file. Okay, it will act as a handle to php.txt. Now I can read particular file, so fread. Now over here you can see that I have to pass handle, and what is name of file? Handle. Okay, what is name of handle? File1 $file name. Okay, now how can I find length of particular file? So there is one function file size. Okay, and be careful over here with in file size function you are not going to pass handle of particular file, but you have to pass file itself, not file handle. Okay, that's why I have used file path, that means php.txt, not file1. Okay, so this will return me size of particular file. Okay, so I just need to use size. So this is done. We have read this file. Now this will return text of file, so also I have to store in another function, and after reading this file echo text. It's very simple. Okay, and let me just refresh this page. 1 2 3 4 and 5, you can see that this is our file contained 1 2 3 4 5. Now this is the way you can read all file in bulk. Okay, now there is one question for me also and for you. How can I read file line by line? Okay, so there is another method to read particular file line by line. Okay, so let me put over here echo break. After break I am just putting this dash dash dash, that means to represent another way of reading file. Now if I want to, okay, this php.txt. Now this is first line, second line, third line, fourth line and fifth line. Now I want to read this file line by line. So how can I do that? If there is first line, read it. If there is second line, read it. Third line, read it. Now so you are going to read until end of your file. Okay, so you if you want to read line by line, then you have to use while loop, the kind of a loop. Okay, so that this whole operation will be repeated until your file will be read line by line to the end. Okay, So while. Now there is inbuilt function that is that will represent whether file is ended or not. Whenever if it is a end of a file, okay, then it will return true. So file name is f end of file. Now you can see this test for end of file of an file pointer, okay, and you can see this file pointer must be valid, and this will represent it is a boolean. It will return true if file pointer is end of file. So this will return true if it is end of file. So f end of file, and you just need to pass handle. So handle is $. What is file1? This is our handle, you can see that. Okay, now inside this while loop, I just need to echo f get s. Now this is function to read line by line, okay, and over here you just need to pass handle of particular file that you want to read. Okay, now for understanding purpose, I am just writing plus over here so that you can get idea. Yes, it is reading line by line. Okay, save this, and now there is one correction over here. I have to complement this. Now it is very important. Now see, this function will return true only if it is end of file, but if I am reading first line, then it is not end of file, but obviously, okay, so it will return false. If it will return false, then control will never go inside this while loop. That's why I have to just create complement of this. That means now our answer will be false. Okay, so this will return true, this will return false, and it will be converted into true. That means condition is true. Okay, check whether end of file. If no, then go inside. Okay, so go inside the loop. Save this and just refresh this page. Okay, you can see that. Okay, oh, there is kind of a mistake over here. Okay, let me first close this reference over here. F close to close particular file, and I want to close this file. Okay, now again to read this particular file, I am creating reference of, that means handle of that particular file, and I have just put this code over here. Now I am just using break statement over here. Okay, save this content and just refresh. Okay, we got our message. Yes, 1 2 3 4 5, this is our previous method to read file, and this is okay. Let me put this statement over here. Save, refresh. 1 2 3 4 5. So this is how you can read file line by line. Okay, this is the way. Now I want to copy a content content of this file, that is 1 2 3 4 to another file. Okay, so first of all I have to mention file path in which I want to copy content. Okay, so file path 2, and now over here you can see there is one step backward, php example, and there is file php2.txt. okay, so in this file I want to copy content of this file. So how can I do that? Now this file is one step backside, so I should use double dot. After that there is slash, and what is name of folder? Name of folder is php underscore example. Okay, make sure there is no space for your spelling mistake. It will create a huge error. Okay, so name of file is php2.txt. okay, and just see whether this file is exist or not by simply putting yes, this also exists. Okay, you got your message, yes, that's why. Now let me put as it is. Now I want to copy this file's content into this php2.txt. now okay, you can see that it is right now nothing. Okay, blank, and I am over here. So what is function name? Function name is copy. Okay, so source, I want to copy from file path 1 to file path 2. okay, file path file path 2. So this source over here, source is php and destination is php2. so content of php is gonna copy to php2. okay, so this is, save this and just refresh this. So our code is executed. Now how can I check whether it is copied or not? Okay, you can read this particular file or either can check manually. 1 2 3 4 5. So this is how you can copy from one content to another. Now there is also one another function, rename. okay, so I want to rename file path 2, so php2. okay, with name, let's say 1.txt. okay, so save and let me put one message, echo break rename, done. Simple. Save. Let me just refresh this page and we got our message renamed in, but you have to check manually whether it has done or not. Form process. Okay, you can see there is one file which is created 1 2 3 4 and 5. okay, so this is how this file is created, but you can see there's over here there is no such kind of file. okay, it is just directly created over here. So if I want to create at same destination, then I just need to put like that, dot dot php example. Okay, my moral of the story is that you just need to specify full path over here. Okay, now I just want to delete this file. Okay, so unlink file path 2. Now this path, this represent 1.txt and I want to unlink that file. Save, refresh this page. Okay, and no such file or directory. Yes, obviously. Why? Because whenever we had performed our rename operation, this file, it will remove from here and this file is created in particular folder. So I just need to okay, we have successfully done this. So let me just comment it. And what is name of file is 1.txt. Okay, save, execute this and check whether this file exists or not within PHP. Okay, it's gone. Okay, 1.txt is not here. So this is how you can copy rename file. Now I want to write content. Okay, but now see this, what is mode of particular file? That is reading. So if I want to write, then I have to change mode. So let's just remove this, it gets complicated. Okay, yes, my file is exist. I don't need this code. I also don't need this. Okay, file path 1 php.txt. This is in write mode. Size I not required, but okay, remove this portion. Simple file location, open, file size. Okay, now I am just changing its mode from like that. Now I want to write f write. What is handle of function? File 1. Okay, I want to read whole file, so file size. Now whatever is written, there is content. Okay, so content is like that. This is f write function in PHP. Okay, now save this and put one message over here. File written successfully. Okay, save this and just run this script. File written. Now over here, this is f write function in PHP. Now while I was explaining, I have clearly mentioned you that if you are using w only or w plus, then whatever content is there already in file, it will be overwritten. So in previously it was 1 2 3 for that. Okay, but now your content is changed. This is f write function in PHP. Okay, if I just HTML, okay, save, execute this file, and if you again check for this file, then you can see this, that is HTML. So previous one is gone. So if I want to append something, okay, append kind of something, so for that purpose I have to use a plus mode, okay, append mode. So what will happen, I can append over here. So file, append, save this and just file, append. Okay, this is done. That means now if I check this file, you can see this is fwritten function in HTML, and this is our second time. This was our previous time. Already this content is there, and this is our second time. Okay, so content is appended over here. So likewise, this is how you can write content in your file. Okay, now it's a good practice to close your file once you finish communicating with file. Okay, echo file closed, save, refresh this page. Okay, file append, file closed. Okay, so this is all about file session. Okay, I hope you understood it. Keep practicing. It's seems too complicated, but it's very easy. Bye bye.